Hello, welcome to Dad's Time Out. I'm joined with Binh here today, and we're talking about wanting the best for our children. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, it's a great time to click subscribe now. And one other thing, this channel is made possible by sponsors, so if you'd like to contribute to our channel, visit leebrands.com.au. But now that's all out of the way, we all want the best for our children, don't we?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and sometimes we see their potential, or we see ourselves in them, and we want them to do really well. But sometimes it's not always possible. What's your experience with wanting the best for your children?
Look, I've got two young kids, and I guess at this stage of their lives, it's extracurricular activities, which I guess that's what we're busy with.
What sort of what are you talking about? How old are your children now, and what are they doing?
So she's 6.
Yep.
She's in prep, finishing up prep soon, and Ted is 2, turning 3 in a couple of months. So they both do swimming. So that's the one thing that we take them to.
Yep.
And that's a weekly thing.
And do they enjoy swimming?
They do now.
Yeah, they do now.
Claire does now. Yeah. But as you know, she's had issues with water previously, and that was tough.
Well, Sophie was the same. She really didn't want to be there, and we eventually had to take her out. And but later on, it all changed, and I don't know what your experience with. I think it was quite similar.
I think so. Yeah. So Claire only recently did swim class in prep. So when you go to a certain school, they have swim classes, and I guess peer pressure pushes you to do things that you don't like to do, and I think that sort of got her going. So now so since the classes, she's now taken sort of extra classes outside every week, and she's swimming underwater, and she looks forward to swimming as well. So
I guess it makes you a bit proud as a parent to go through that whole process of.
Well, it sort of teaches you a lesson, doesn't it? It sort of teaches you, because at the time when you didn't like it, you felt, wow, what's going on? She wouldn't get she would get her face wet. Every time she got her face wet, she'd scream like crazy. And that was the reason why we took her out of swim class previously. But it's a learning lesson from one kid to another.
Well, you've learned your lesson.
Yes, and the reason with the older one is because we were too precious, as you would be with your first child.
Yes, that's right.
You pamper them. They're quite little precious things, and because of that, they grow up to be who they are, I guess, and develop certain habits. But with Ted, who's turning 3, he doesn't have any problem with water, because we've learned our lesson, and that lesson is give him a bath. There's no don't be too precious with water in the bath. Don't wipe their face. We literally just pour water over his head and say that's it. And and he's never had a problem with water. He just jumps in.
Was it tough to do that? I mean, we didn't do that with us.
To be honest,
you weren't in the room.
So the wife who normally gives them a bath. I have to say, I haven't given my kids many baths, but I watch over them and I see how they respond. Yeah.
How long did it take? Was he pretty annoyed at the start, or was it just a norm for him? No,
when you start bathing them, which is very early on, they don't. Kids don't know better. He'd be, 6 months or something, or you sort of sit him in that little, the little bath that you've got. Yeah. Yeah. So it wasn't. It used to be with Claire, it would be like, you get a towel, you rinse it out, and you sort of...
he'll keep on wiping.
Yeah, wiping, But with Ted, it's not, you just get a cup and you just start pouring, and then he gets older, you get a bowl, and then...
get a bigger cup. That's right. Yeah. And what about, what other things have you put Claire or Ted into, really for their sake? What other extracurricular activities that have you?
Yeah, you know,
Put
like
them
I
into-
think most. Ted doesn't do much other than that. He's too young. But Claire, we've started her on, like, she learns the piano as well.
Yeah.
Which she
how's that
enjoys.
going? All right.
Yeah, she really enjoys it.
Yeah.
Claire's a funny character in that she likes to. She's quite. I think in some ways she's competitive.
Yeah.
So to get her playing, what I've found useful is I would play. She would just be doing something in the room, and not necessarily playing the piano. And I'll sit at the piano, I'll play something. And then she sees me play, and then she'll push me out of the way. She says, no, I'll show you what I can play.
Yeah.
And then she practices.
Yeah.
So that way, she's progressing quite well. She's at the piano lesson.
So maybe you can just while she's minding her own business, you're cleaning the toilet. get out of the way.
I wish you do that. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. So it's a bit of I guess it's these things that they don't know now, but they'll probably learn as a parent as well, that you need to do these things to get them on their way.
Yeah. So So we know the trick to get her sitting on the piano. Let's put it that way. But look, I think she enjoys it, which helps. Not all kids will enjoy certain things. Yeah.
I guess the trick is to see how your little one will respond as well, whether he responds to that trick or whether it's a different trick altogether.
Look, he may not like music at all. I mean, he may not be music inclined. He might not want to play any instruments. You know, I think all parents are different in terms of how much you push your kids in doing certain things.
Yeah, but I think at the end of the day, and I know that in our household as well, I'm the one who's a little bit more relaxed. But I understand why kids just need a little bit of a push to do a few things.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, I guess, you know, the other thing is what's a little push, isn't it?
That's right. What's a little push to them?
That's right.
Yeah.
You know,
might be the biggest thing for them.
We've all heard of, you know, tiger mums, yeah.
Well, we have. You know, maybe they're just saying, "Oh, I'll just
that's just a little push." That's right.
A little push. Lock them in.
It's a little tiger push.
Yeah, but I think at the end of the day, for parents in general, it's about the best for them.
That's right.
It's about giving them the opportunity.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and I guess what we've done here is probably a good framework for later on when they're a little bit older, offering other opportunities as well. But then they might change.
Well, that's right. That's right. And I don't think I don't know whether I'm doing it right or wrong, but I mean, it's like, you know, it's hard. Parenting is hard, isn't it?
It is.
It's what's right, what's wrong.
We'll put it up for a vote. Would that help you?
Yeah, so whatever works for you, I guess, or whatever you see is right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, I think really at the end of the day, parents are human. We were once a child, and we are now finding ourselves in this situation where we are dealing with a child, another little human being in our house, and at the end of the day, we can only try our best for the sake of these little ones.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
So thank you for joining me, and for the viewers there, if you do have any comments or any pearls of wisdom to share, please do so. And once again, thank you for the conversation, and we hope that everything else, I hope you find a pattern so that you can give the best for your children.
Thank you.
All right.